Sam, breakfast.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Good morning, Tranquility. It is 7:01 a.m. and a beautiful April morning, if I do say so myself. Local forecast is calling for scattered showers between 10 and 11 this morning, with temperatures reaching the high 80s this afternoon. I have been advised that the quarry is going to be doing some blasting today, so if you hear any explosions, don't be alarmed.
Morning, Dad.
Morning, son. Sleep well?
Yeah.
Ready for today? Just stick close and wait for the all clear. TNT is dangerous stuff. Don't want you getting hurt.
Dad, I'm grown up. I'm a big boy. I can handle myself.
I know.
What time did you go to bed last night?
1-ish, 2-ish.
Here you are lecturing me about safety around explosives, and you spent half the night working on that dumb old car.
Hey, it's a classic.
Yeah, a classic hunk of junk.
Very funny, kiddo. Someday when I'm gone, that classic hunk of junk out there is going to be worth something, and you'll change your tune when you're walking away from a buyer with a wad of cash in your pocket.
Well, that day is a long way off, so for now I think I'll wait for our ride to get here.
Either I'm becoming a slower eater as I age, or they're here early.
No, they're just a few minutes early. Come on, Dad.
Sparkplug? Spike? Morning, Leonard. Ready for today, kid?
Think so? Why did we get permission to use TNT after all this time?
No clue. I just do what the suits tell me to do. Blasting begins at 2 today, so be ready.
Will do.
Hey, Spike!
Morning, Dustin.
You won't believe what I found yesterday.
I probably won't, but go ahead.
I found a cave.
And this is exciting because...
Because when I shined my flashlight around in there, stuff reflected back.
And...
I think we struck gold, dude.
Dustin, any gold that would have been here was removed in the 1850s. You've heard about the gold rush, right?
Sam, Spike, buddy, I know gold when I see it, and this cave I found was filled with it. This quarry wasn't here in the 1850s, so there's no way for the old prospectors to have gotten it.
So even if we do find gold, it's not like we'll get to keep it.
Yeah, but we'll get finder's fees, man. Do you know how much a big mining corporation like this will get for finding something like a gold mine?
I don't know. What?
I don't know either, but it's gonna be something. Today, during the blasting, I'll take you to where I found the cave and we'll be rich by this time tomorrow.
I don't know. We're supposed to stay with the group during blasting. You heard what Foreman Leonard said during the meeting yesterday.
Come on, man. We won't be anywhere near where they're gonna be blasting. 10 minutes. That's all it'll take.
No, it's a bad idea. They could blast a boulder into the sky and send it crashing down on us because we're not where we're supposed to be.
Fine. Suit yourself. More money for me.
What? You're not going.
Yes, I am.
No, I'm not going to let my best friend get blown up.
Enough chit-chat. Time to get to work.
Come on, Dustin. You heard him.
Nearly 50 years this quarry has been open, being the lifeblood of this town we call home. Today we celebrate a first. Explosives. And that'll conclude blasting for today. Let's go see what spoils await us.
Now the cave?
No, not now. We've got work to do again.
Nah, you're no fun.
Good day's work, gentlemen.
Morning, Dad.
Ready for more blasting today?
Who am I to ignore a free fireworks show?
How'd things go yesterday? Got a call from the suits this morning. They were impressed with the results, so we've been given the go-ahead to double what we did yesterday.
You'd think if they liked these results, they would have switched to TNT a long time ago.
Well, kid, I often find that people working in the field are always better equipped to call the shots, but that's not how things work. We do as we're told and we get paid. Yeah, who's ready to blow stuff up?
You and me both, Michael.
Another day, another blasting.
Dustin, what the heck are you doing?
I'm going to the cave. What does it look like I'm doing?
They're about to pull the trigger on those bombs. You need to come back with me to the safe room. It's not safe out here.
Well, good thing we're going to be in a cave then, isn't it?
No, the blast could cause a cave-in or something.
It'll be fine.
I should have reported that you found something yesterday.
Oh yeah? Why didn't you?
I didn't think you'd be stupid enough to actually try spelunking during a blasting hour.
Well, only one safe place to get to now.
Dustin! You brought two?
I figured you might be tagging along.
Big cave.
Yeah, man, look at all this gold!
I don't think this is gold.
Looks like gold to me.
Well, yeah, it's gold colored, but it looks more like paint.
You mean to tell me someone snuck into a cave and painted it gold to work on their art skills? I don't think so.
No, we're in some sort of giant tube.
What, like a pipe?
Yeah, like a giant pipe, like a sewer pipe or something.
Why would someone need a sewer pipe this big? How much...
Waste.
Okay, how much waste could a little town like us produce?
Not enough to warrant a pipe this size.
Goodbye is complete. Moving on to the next individual.
Oh, what in the name of Trypticon's afterburners? Still in the medical lab. Berserker Unit 1 responding. Come in, team. Great. No comms. I'm in the back of the ship. Might be a service duct or something nearby. We're not moving. How long have we been on the ground?
How long are we blasting for today?
Something like 20 minutes. Corporate seemed pretty happy with yesterday's haul by what Leonard said. Whatever we're in, it's not going to cave in on us, I don't think.
So, we're good to keep going?
No, we need to head back. We can't see where we came in and it's still going. They're going to want to bring in heavy-duty equipment to search this place.
Think we'll get a finder's fee?
I don't know. Maybe, if this is anything cool and we don't get fired for sneaking off. Could just be a big pipe.
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
Maintenance hatch. Here we go. I'm getting out of here. Ah! Vermin!
Run!
What was that thing?
It shot at us, so I don't care!
I'm gonna squash you!
Help!
Goodbye is complete. Moving on to the next individual.
What happened? What? Someone's in trouble.
Sam!
Dustin!
No! Little one, run away! Yeah, Wano? No, Wano?
What? No.
Uh-oh, language barrier.
Back for the dead, Bumblebee.
I could say the same to you, Berserker. Last time I checked, I just lodged an energy blade into your abdomen.
And I'm getting payback for that. So stay dead, Autobot!
You shouldn't have attacked our ship, Decepticon!
Just wait till I present your chassis to Megatron. I'll have the honor of being the one who snuffed Prime's favorite pet.
Don't count on it. It's still here? Go! Run!
Oh man, that was dumb.
That was dumb.
That one wasn't planned.
Oh. I must have hit something explosive.
It blew up our explosives.
Sam! Sam, what happened?
Dustin! Dustin!
In death, and as in life, Dustin will be forever cherished by those that loved him. This loss will hurt our community for days to come, but through each other and our faith in God, we will heal. The scar will always be there, but that's why scars exist in the first place, so we can remember. Hey son, how are his parents?
About as well as you might expect them to be. Who's this?
I'm Special Agent Jacob Graham with the FBI. I wanted to ask you a few questions about your friend.
Of course.
I want to be upfront in saying the FBI doesn't suspect you of any foul play in the death of your friend. Everything you provide us with has matched what we found.
Okay. What do you need?
Just want to reconfirm a few things. You told police AMTs that arrived on the scene that you found Destin smoking in the quarry. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Did you know he smoked?
No, he managed to keep it hidden from everyone.
And you'd say this is a habit he probably picked up recently. I'm a shift supervisor at the quarry, and he logged some time on his cards no one can account for. Probably his little smoke breaks. Started the last couple weeks or so. Thank you, Mr. Witwicky. Now, Sam, why do you think he chose to smoke around the explosives?
I don't know. They weren't clearly marked with TNT or anything. He might not have known. I didn't until they exploded.
And one last time, can you run me through what happened?
Well, I noticed he wasn't in the safe room when the blasting was supposed to start and saw him sneak into the supply area, so I followed him. I found him lighting up and confronted him about it. We argued, I left to go back to the safe room, and the next thing I knew is that I was being thrown to the ground because our explosives had all gone off at once.
Okay. Did you happen to see an SUV down there in the supply area?
SUV? Yeah, there was one. Why?
Any idea as to why it was there?
No.
Well, parts of an SUV were found in the rubble and no one reported seeing one, so the forensics team found it weird. Thanks for letting us know we're not crazy. Any idea where it came from? The foreman said the explosives were dropped off via semi-truck a day prior, so that wouldn't have been the reason it was there.
I have no idea. I probably would have been wondering that myself if I hadn't caught Dustin smoking.
Okay, well, thanks for your time. And thank you for pointing these two out to me, Officer Jefferson. You're welcome, sir. Sorry about your loss, kiddo. I know you two are friends.
Thanks, Officer Jefferson. He always liked having you as the security guard around school. He thought your eyebrows were funny.
I think all the kids do at a certain age. Well, see you guys around. Want to go get some lunch with me or with Dustin's parents?
I'll go with you.
Okay. Leonard says the corporate wants everyone back to work on Tuesday.
What? But the explosives.
They sent in a new truckload last night. We'll have everything we need to continue.
What about the cops? Aren't they still needing the scene?
Leonard says extra precautions are in place to make sure they're safe.
So we don't get any more time off for the death of a colleague?
Afraid not. Leonard put in a request for a shutdown of the site for at least a while the cops are there, but he got turned down. So, why do you think there was an SUV down there?
Oh, I don't know.
I've come to this thought on my own, so don't be too surprised if the FBI guy comes back and asks you about it, but do you think Destin may have been in with the wrong crowd?
Wrong crowd?
Well, he picked up smoking, he was absent a lot near the end. Do you think he was involved with a gang from the city?
What? No, that's crazy. He wouldn't have been involved with anything like that.
Okay, sorry Sam, I had to ask. That SUV being there has all of us puzzled.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'm not gonna get through this in a hurry. If those are data terminals in there, then maybe this connects to some sort of data net? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. First things first, where am I?
Morning, Spike.
Please don't call me that.
Right, that was Destin's nickname for you. Sorry. I didn't get to say sorry the other day for what happened. You can have a couple more days off if you want. I was at least able to get the home office to say yes about that.
No, I'm good. I don't need any special treatment.
Okay, blasting starts after lunch. We're gonna be better about doing head counts from now on.
Good to hear.
Who's ready to blow stuff up? It's not cool anymore, Michael. Zip it. By orders from corporate, blasting is to continue. The loss of a co-worker is always a tragedy, but we have to move on. From here on out, we're going to be safer about everything we do. You have my promise as your foreman about that.
I have to get out of here.
You okay there, kid?
Yeah, fine, just couldn't breathe for a second.
Sam, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm not a doctor, but I did serve in the military. I know what a panic attack looks like. He'll need an official ruling from a shrink, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's got PTSD, Mr. Leonard. Maybe you aren't ready to return to work after all, Sam. Why don't you take a couple more days and see a psychiatrist? Your job will be right here waiting on you when you're ready.
Yeah, okay.
Do you need me to get you a ride? I'll take him.
Thanks for the ride.
Not an issue. If you need to get anywhere in the next few days, Officer Jefferson or I can take you.
You don't need to do that. I'm sure you're busy with the investigation. You don't need to be distracted by me.
Can't be a distraction when you're part of it, Mr. Witwicky.
Great. Now I'm a suspect. Stop following me. What are you waiting for? Go on! Do it!
Do what?
Kill me! Eat me! Whatever you aliens do!
I'm one of the good guys. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, so you speak English now?
Enough. I took a course online.
You took a course. Online.
Yeah, last night. Found the internet and started researching. Got sidetracked by this thing called YouTube. Weird place. Lots of fluffy creatures doing stuff I think is what you'd call cute.
You watched cat videos. On YouTube? What kind of an alien are you?
Hey, watch it. From my perspective, you're the alien. I'm what you'd call a Cybertronian. There. Had to think about how to put that in English.
So, you're a race of talking cars?
Not exactly.
So, you're a transformer?
Cybertronian.
But you can transform.
That's how my biology works. I can take a form and shift into it, yes. But my race is Cybertronian, not transformer. From my research, that's some sort of power thing.
Why are you a Cybertronian instead of a transformer? I think transformer makes more sense as a name for a species.
How? What if you went to Mars and the Martians called you noseheads because you had noses on your heads and they didn't? You're a human, not a nosehead. They'd just be calling you that because of your biology, but they'd be wrong to call you that. How'd you like that?
I probably wouldn't know. So are you from Mars?
No, I'm from Cybertron. Hence the name Cybertronian.
Is there life on Mars?
I don't know. I've never been.
What's your name?
Bumblebee. And yours?
Sam. Sam Witwicky.
Well, Sam Witwicky, it's very nice to meet you.
No, it's just one Sam.
But you said two.
That's just a thing people do. Sometimes.
Oh.
So, why are you here?
We crashed. Our ship is buried in your quarry.
When did that happen?
Roughly 65 million Earth years ago.
Holy cow.
You worship cows?
No, that's just an Earth saying. We use it to express shock.
Ah, then holy cow indeed. Who would I need to contact for help in getting it out of there?
I don't think there's anyone you can call. It's not like we'll have a tow truck or anything that could pull you guys out. You make yourself public and the government will be here in a second to turn you into some sort of lab rat.
So we're stuck here.
You keep saying we.
Yeah, I'm not alone. I have friends back on the ship. I need to go check on them. I think the ship's system's been put into auto repair mode and it's been waking us up from stasis.
How many of you are there? And will the rest of them try to kill me too?
No, just good guys left. The bad guys all jumped ship when we hit the atmosphere. Well, except one. I thought he was offline, but I guess the ship fixed him. You won't have to worry about anyone trying to kill you again.
Good. They already got one.
What?
The other guy got my friend Dustin before you came out and fought.
Oh. And here I was, being all proud for saving you. I'm sorry.
The police think he accidentally blew himself up while smoking, and they might think I have something to do with it.
I'm sorry, Sam. If there's anything I can do, I'll do it.
Answer me this. Why did you come to talk to me?
I didn't have anyone else to talk to about Earth stuff. And I wanted to check up on you. I've followed you around a bit, but it's never been a good time. I have a favor to ask.
Well, I guess you did save my life. What do you need?
If you can help me get back into our ship, I'll leave you alone if you want. I'll need a packet of your Earth explosives to get past the fallen rocks, and then my friends and I will be out of your head.
Hair. Out of my hair.
Oh, okay. We'll be out of your hair.
Okay, I'll help you get back in, but you guys will need to cover up the ship when you leave. Do something to make sure it can't be found. No telling what happens if the miners find it.
Okay. Meet you here at Skyfall?
Nightfall? Yeah, that can work.
Okay. Be back then.
Oh man, what have I gotten myself into?
Okay, where are the explosives?
Right here. How many of these do you think you'll need?
How big is the explosive radius?
I don't know.
Just one.
So what? You can tell its explosiveness just by looking at it?
No, I scanned it and Googled it.
Oh.
Here goes nothing. We're in!
Hey, wait up!
Hound?
Oh, sorry, buddy. Heard an explosion. Thought we were under attack.
That was me. The entrance was blocked.
So there's a way out of here. The boss will be happy about that.
Where is he?
The bridge. Dogbot's there also.
Oh, so robots can be fat, too.
Germ alert!
Watch it, Hound. Humans are a sentient species. You can't go blasting them like you can in space barnacles.
Noted. Watch out for the little pink guys.
Pink? Really?
Well, you called me fat. I'll say we're square now, kid. So, is he your pet now or something, or...
Saved him from a berserker. Teletran must have been damaged and lost its faction recognition.
That's what Dogbot's working on now. Yeah, I think he'll like meeting the little guy. Let's go.
Whoa!
Hey, Doc. Bumblebee's back.
Hey, Ratchet.
Bumblebee. Thank goodness. We were getting worried.
I got locked out. Sorry.
Oh, one of the locals.
Hi.
Fascinating. Carbon-based, with a fleshy exterior that covers the internal structure. Growth on top of the cranium. Appears to have some sort of internal system for taking in substances and converting them into energy. Same bipedal structure as us, but on a much smaller scale, and just as intricate.
Yeah, you're pretty cool too. The transforming thing is kinda nuts.
Nuts. Remind me to go through a crash course in the local vernacular later.
So, I know what you guys are and that you crashed, but why?
War.
Sam, this is our leader, Optimus Prime.
Leader?
Of the Autobots. Once a grand army, now scattered to the stars.
So, that murder bot you fought, the one you called a bad guy, he's from the other team?
The Decepticons. They're not pleasant.
I'm not judging you for fighting a war. We humans do that pretty often. But why were you Autobots fighting the Decepticons?
A fair question. It started with a political disagreement and an ideology that quickly became radicalized.
Sounds pretty typical.
Our current conflict was created from the ashes of another, the Quintess War.
We had peace on our planet for millennia, and then out of nowhere, an organic race calling themselves the Quintessence arrived, claiming to be our creators, and that we lived to serve them.
We fought back.
Didn't end well for them, though.
When the war reached its zenith, one of our best uncovered a plot by the Quintessons and other organic species from our galaxy to wipe out our civilization entirely. We struck at them before they could enact their plans, and they were defeated. With the war over, the general who uncovered the plot, Megatron, urged our ruling council to allow him and his troops to wipe the universe clean of organic life as a way of preserving our own, claiming that none could be trusted. They relieved them of command for even contemplating mass genocides. Infuriated, he struck down the council and tried to take control of the planet. The Autobots rose up in defense of the innocents Megatron wished to slaughter, and so the battle for our homeworld commenced. Through the fighting, it was destroyed, and I gave the command to evacuate. All Autobots loaded onto transports like these to escape. This is the last of those, built for dozens, but only carrying us 5. Megatron and his forces attacked us as we were leaving, and we crashed here.
Where'd they go? B took out one the other day, but it didn't seem like it was anyone important.
As we began to crash, most of the Decepticons fled and escaped using escape pods. I forced Megatron into a pod and launched it. With our ship destroyed upon Planetfall, the Decepticons would remain in stasis in their pods, floating in the vast reaches of space, never to return.
But if we survived...
Then it stands to reason that they could still be out there. I managed to get us patched into the local data net, but haven't got all the systems back up and running. If I focus on these subsystems... There, we have access to the conditions on the escape pods. Oh dear.
What is it?
The coordinates for the pods are coming in, as are the conditions of the occupants. They're all here on Earth, and most have been opened.
For how long, Ratchet?
It looks like for as long as Teletran 1 has been active, which is roughly 6 planetary rotations. The systems coming back online must have triggered the pods to open.
So, the guys that want to kill all organic life have been out there for nearly a week?
So the Decepticons are loose. What does that mean for us?
It means we have to stay here until they are all defeated. With the Decepticons here, and with a head start, they'll have chosen forms and blended in. No doubt working on a way to communicate with one another. If the Decepticons manage to find each other, they will begin plotting the downfall of this world. Our first priority will be locating any pods that are still intact and recovering it before the Decepticons can. With luck, Megatron may still be inactive. We'll have to conduct our war in secret and with the utmost speed. This world is not yet ready to know of our existence, so we must fight as robots in disguise, never alerting humanity to our presence. Let us hope that for the time being at least, the Decepticons share our sentiments about discretion.